guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to talk something really interesting for me, and I think you will enjoy it because there are a lot of people that want to be vegetarian. I've been vegetarian my whole life. I wanted to give my point of view and my family's point of view to know if you have a good health, if you have any problems, anything, your feelings.
Just a little bit like this.
The pros, for example, they say that it's a waste of resources, eating meat harms the health, causes deforestation, creates pollution, and that it's not ethical or moral to kill animals. Opponents of vegetarian diet say that humans are created to kill animals and they are our food and there's nothing to do about it. People have been doing it for lots of years. I understand if people want to be vegetarian. It's quite difficult because we haven't tried meat. We don't know what we're missing. I'm really sure about being vegetarians. We really tried being vegan, but it's quite impossible because it's really difficult on where to eat. The food is good. If you do it at home, it's quite easy to not eat milk, cheese or eggs. We gave it a try and we eat almost nothing of cow milk. The eggs we eat are from the farm of my grandparents. It's quite healthy, everything we do. I wanted to understand your concern, and
I do understand it.
if you like something, it's really difficult to give it up. So the first known vegetarian in the whole history of the world, it was Pythagoras. So 570 years before Christ, he declared Pythagorean diet, which was meatless. Buddhists and Hindus, they don't eat meat because they are against the non-violence. I mean, they are practicing the non-violence, which killing animals is not a part of. I will start with the cons. Possible nutrient deficiencies. I only have a deficiency with iron. Zinc intake tends to be lower in vegetarians. Their bodies adapt to the levels of intake. There are a lot of foods that include zinc, like tofu, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, cereals and dairy products. I don't think that's a problem. Talking about the B12, I don't have any now, but I've only been vegetarian for 21 years. I don't know with 60 years if I will have a deficiency. Sometimes take a supplement of vitamin, it's like a pill with the B12. I don't notice any difference, but it has a good taste, so I don't mind taking it. It's also called cobalamin. It's found in beef, liver, fish, shellfish, chicken and other meat resources. Eggs do contain B12. B12 is normally found on the ground, on the soil. Vegetables don't grow anymore in the soil without the pesticides, without all the contamination that we have to put to avoid insects. Dirtiness of the ground is not there, and that is where the B12 used to be found. The animals that eat some grass, they also don't have it. Big meat eaters, they have more B12, but these days everything is the same, so we have the same levels of B12. There are fewer food choices. That is always a con. I think they have like mental image of vegetables, fish and meat, and if you take these two out, there only stays one, and it's, I don't know, it's quite easy. You have legumes, you have lentils, you have lasagna, pizza, pasta, you have everything the same, just everything with vegetables.
It's amazing.
We do have some tips. I will show you in another video.
People that haven't been vegetarian the whole life, they replace meat with sugars and they replace it with pastries. That's not the point. Everything is with chemicals. Fruit, vegetables, meat, everything. Pros. Ethical treatment of animals. True, totally true. I feel so sorry for them, and I wouldn't eat that meat that has been on suffering.
Not happening?
Environmental impact. I'm sure you've seen thousands of documentaries about this, so I'm not going to talk about it because it's really logical. You have complete nutrition, for sure. You have all the nutrients, all the vitamins, the macronutrients needed for a healthy body. Like any diet, you will fall short of nutrients if you don't take the steps of a balanced diet. Weight control. Most people want to be vegetarian because it reduces weight. I eat a lot.
But a lot?
Sometimes I'm happy I don't eat meat because then I would be so not healthy.
I just like eating.
A lot of people want to be thinner and that's why they are vegetarian, but then their mind is not in the right place because they have to be sure they want to do it, and for what purpose? I mean, You cannot be vegetarian and say, okay, I'm going to be thinner. You have to do a progressive change, and then what? When a person is thinner, they will change again to meat because they don't want a vegetarian diet. They only want to get thinner. And why we do it is because we want to be healthier. We don't like the meat toxins. Being vegetarian reduces the cardiovascular disease, the cardiometabolic risk factors. There are a lot of elite athletes who have seen a complete change in their performance, in their sport performance, and they wouldn't change this diet in the world. You were eating a meat diet during?
Yes, the diet was not so much meat, but it was every day. As I changed my diet when I was 30 years old, I was still rather young, so the difference was not so big. I lost a little bit of weight, lighter in every sense.
And did you change progressively, or did you just change all of a sudden?
All of a sudden, I changed from one day to another.
And do you miss meat?
No, not at all.
What did your family think when you said you would change of diet?
In the beginning they were a little bit skeptic about the change, but when they saw nothing specially happened with my body or with my mind, at the end they accepted it, and they even agreed with it.
Hi Mom!
Hello.
Since when are you vegetarian?
Have been vegetarian since I was 12, 13 years old.
And what do you feel about it?
I feel well. I feel well.
Did you notice any difference between the time eating meat and not?
Actually, I can't remember because I was quite young, so I can't remember. I don't miss meat anyway, so I don't know. I can't tell you the difference.
Why did you choose a vegetarian diet for us when we were born?
Well, because I was completely sure it was the best diet for you. And but I had to follow the strict rules.
Okay, is it difficult for you as a mom to cook vegetarian diet?
Yes, it's not as easy. When you have 2 children, take into account all the minerals, all the vitamins, everything. You can't play with that.
So this is it. This is the end of the video. I hope you learned something. I hope it isn't too extensive. If you have any doubts with anything, just comment below and I will answer. Thank you to my family to participate in this video. I don't want to change your mentality. I don't want to change your diet. I'm not saying what you're doing wrong. I just want to give you another opinion, and you can choose for yourself what to do with it. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!